What's going on, guys? It's Headstraight here, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 17 Road to Glory series. Now, first off, I'd like to say sorry that I couldn't upload the last few days. I was out for my brother's graduation in Philadelphia, and I need to go to that. But now I'm back, and I'll be able to upload as much as I can do every day. And before this episode, right here, this is the Foot Champs run right here. I did another episode, but since I told you I couldn't do post commentary because I was out in Philadelphia, I couldn't upload it. But the players I bought in that episode was Cuadrado and Murillo, and I have, I think, 14 points in Division 7. I would have uploaded, but I couldn't, and I needed those two players to do the rotations I've been talking about for this team, because in Foot Champions, games go by really fast, fitness go down, and contracts go down. But I needed those players. Now, in Foot Champions is very, very frustrating. Even though you might win a few games, you're most likely gonna lose a good amount of games as well. And the servers are bad right now. And also right here, we took our first loss in our series. I think we went on like a 24 game winning streak before we lost. But since this is Foot Champions, I knew I was going to get lost. I was never going to win all the games. But I hoped that we could. But back to what I was saying about the Foot Champions. It's very stressful. The gameplay is different. The players are different. And wait, hold up. Look at this team. That's basically just Barcelona right there. Minus Suarez. I don't know why he didn't put Messi a striker in there and bring Hagi as a cam. But it's up to him, obviously. But the servers... in this right here, the servers weren't that bad. They were good for me, but I heard a lot of people talking about the servers were awful. And the gameplay was bad for me. But to play Foot Champions, you're going to have to endure that most of the time and continue just going on, because after Sunday is over, you can't play the rest of your games. And I'm pretty sure most people know that by now. But what I do is I play music so I can relax, calm down, and continue playing the games. Because if you're not relaxed playing Foot Champions, you're gonna get so frustrated, and then you can't take it. You're gonna be losing a lot of games over and over. So I know most people, after they lose probably one or two, most likely one game, rarely two, they stop, go do something what they want to do, and then come back to it. But for this, I wanted to play 17 games to get it out the way for now. But the last games are probably going to be shown on Monday. So I got something else planned for tomorrow. It's going to be a draft. Yes, it's going to be our first draft tomorrow. And right there, I've realized that Prolo, you do not want to give him space, because most of his goals for us are long shots. And most of the time, they're finesse long shots outside the box. He's actually really good. He's real well-rounded center mid for us. Also, one of our best center midfielders is our defensive mid, Biglia. And I think that's not for Florenzi. But Biglia is actually really, really good. Whenever I get another defensive mid, it's probably going to be De Rossi. I will be dropping Felipe Melo and bringing in other defensive mid, because Biglia is really good for us, and I really do like him. And there he is right there with a tidy finish by him, top right corner. How you do? And right here we have a breakaway with Cuadrado, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's not missing that low crossbody, and then we dab on him. And now, as we transition into the BPL talk, because there there were BPL games today actually. I'm just gonna name the big games for today, or the big teams that played other teams. We had Tottenham versus West Bromwich Albion. They're actually in 8th place at the moment. Surprisingly, they're in 8th place, West Bromwich Albion. And then we had Arsenal versus Swansea. And we had Chelsea versus Leicester. Now, Tottenham's game, they won 4-0. Arsenal's game, they won 4-0. And Chelsea's game, we won 3-0. Now, I watched the Chelsea game. I'm a Chelsea fan. But right here, if you want, you can pause it right there. Those are the rewards for each rank that you can get. Now, back into what I was saying. I watched the Chelsea game. Chelsea was very good, especially Marcos Alonso. He scored the 2 out of 3 goals for us. And Pedro was very good. Conte, good as usual. Hazard, good as usual. But Willian was kind of grinding my gears. He was holding up the ball way too long. And he does that a lot. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But this time, well, we won this time, so it didn't even matter. But he does it a lot. He's a really good player. I really like him. But whenever he holds the ball way too long, it gets on my nerves and very frustrating. And it's, I don't like it. And I'm happy that we won 3-0 versus defending league leaders or defending champions in Leicester. Now with the Arsenal game, I saw I think second to fourth goal. Yeah, second to fourth goal. And two out of those goals that I saw were own goals. And then Sanchez scored the last goal. And I'm not really a big Arsenal fan, so I don't really care. And the other game I named, I don't care about that. We lost to them. You know the team. I don't care. Let's move on. Into Diego Costa, Chelsea striker, could be going to China. Now, I think this was a quote that was basically saying, if we lose Costa, we lose the title. Now, Costa is a very, very important player in our team. He didn't play today because I think it was something with an argument with Conte, or he had a back injury. One of the two. You can decide which one you believe, which was real. We still won, so I don't really care. But if Chelsea loses Costa, we most likely could lose the title. We'll get a lot of money for it. But who will we sign a striker? Because I really don't think Griezmann will come over here. If he does, I'll be very, very happy. No complaints there. But I don't really think it will happen. If it does, that'll be amazing. Now with other strikers, what other strikers are out there that could leave or leave the club they're at? I don't see Aubameyang. And yes, the only reason why I said that is because I'm playing against Aubameyang. He just scored. I don't think Aubameyang will leave. He's at Dortmund. They're playing really well. They're in the Champions League right now. If only he might leave at the end of the season, but not right now. And same thing with Griezmann. And who else? Higuain just signed for Juventus. Real Madrid Benzema, Luis is never leaving. Lewandowski's not leaving. Ibra's staying. I don't want Ibra anyways. And Ibra's staying at Man U. Who else? Aguero staying at Man City. I don't want Cavani. I don't want Cavani at all. Who else is out there? Well, that goes to my point. who else is out there if we do let Costa go? So that really does mess everything up if we do let him go. So we need to be wise about this. And if we do let him go, we have a secure backup or person that we're going to buy that can take his position. But Costa is a special soccer player, football player, whatever you want to name it. He is a very aggressive striker and will get under your skin pretty quickly. I think his play style is like that. He does it on purpose to get under your skin. And the last few seasons when he was with Chelsea, he used to always argue with the ref and get upset and throw tantrums. But this year, he's calmed down. He does it every now and then. He rarely does it, but he does it. And like between the last few years, he uses it all the time, but he's calmed down, and I like that about him. I want him to do it every now and then, but not all the time. That can cost us a match in a game. About Costa, he's won us most of our games in that wing streak that we had. Because if I can remember correctly, he won us versus Southampton, and I think the other one versus West Brom. I think it was that. I think it was West Brom, and that's only two that I can remember right now. He's won us those two games, but I remember one of them was a header. I remember the other one was his weak foot, left foot. I know I say that a lot. He has that presence in the box like a lot of other strikers do, because when he's on his day, he could be one of the best strikers. I'm not saying he is, I'm saying he could. This is obviously because I am a Chelsea fan. That's most likely why. That's why I'm saying this. I don't know how he scored this. It's kind of BS. Move on. But I could be a Chelsea fan being biased. You could take it however you want. Let's talk about that goal that Andy Carroll scored earlier today. That was an amazing bicycle kick. If you haven't seen it, you probably should go watch it. It was on his left foot. Yes, his weak foot. There again. I said it again. Get over it. He did it, I think it was like just inside the box. And he did it with his left foot in the top right corner. It was so close from hitting the bar or crossbar. It was actually that good. Now, I want to talk about this team that I built. The people that I've seen that thrive and that are really good for me, I've seen Keita, Immobile, Illich, Cuadrado, Salah. That's just basically the whole attack. Oh, and Pjanic. He was good. I've seen Biglia, Frollo, not really Allen. Well, really just those two, and sometimes Felipe Melo. And yeah, so basically Allen, Florenzi, Abate, Koulibaly, Manolas, and that's really it. And now you might be saying, oh, why didn't you say Viviano? He's your goalie. I'm only testing him out for right now in FUT Champions, because in Divisions or at least Division 10 up until 2. Division 1 I've heard that it's better than and is harder than FUT Champions. But I'm testing him in FUT Champions, where it's much harder and the players are better. I will change him. You will see in the episode. I think I'll see further down in the episode. Now, as we transition into Player of the Month, and it was awarded, as I guessed in previous episodes, it was Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He deserved it 100%. I think he had, out of 6 games, he had like 5 goals, like 3 assists, something around there. I think it was something around there. I guessed it and I was right. And the only reason why I brought that up was because now he has a Player of the Month card. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I don't have the coins for it yet. Plus, you have to submit a regular Ibra for him, which you can say it makes sense or doesn't make sense, up to you. But I'm not gonna be able to get him. I wish I could. He looks like a decent card. A few players in this Foot Champs run, they used him, and he dominated me, and thinking that I probably should get him. Now, into the teams I want to build in the future. Right now, obviously, you can see I have a Calcio /Serie A team. I want to now go into the BPO. At first, I didn't want to go to BPO because everyone was using the BPO because it's obviously the most overpowered league, and people can argue that it is the hardest league, but that's neither here or there. It's up to you. I want to build the BPL team because there are so many overpowered players. Example, Martial, Smalling, Bailly. That's just a few. I also can't think of any more right now. Oh, also in Butland, people say, even though he's 82 rated, probably the best keeper in the game. Yes, but Jack Butland. Yes, from Stoke City. They think he's the best goalkeeper in the game. I used him. He was very good. But then on my main account, I moved on from him and went to Courtois. And he is, for me, obviously, he's better than Jack Butland in real life, and for me, he's better than him in the game. So that's gonna go back to the BPL route. I don't think it's gonna be soon because there's still a lot of Serie A /Calcio players that we haven't got yet. You can look on your screen right now. That's the team you're coming up against. Those are the players I kind of want to get, or I do want to get, especially Dybala and Chiellini and Nainggolan. Those are the 3 I really want. Oh, and also I want the Team of the Year Dani Alves that came out. When was it? Friday? No, Thursday. He came out on Thursday. Also, the full Team of the Year is out right now until Sunday, I think 6 p.m. UK time. The whole Team of the Year. So there's 98 Neuer. I think it's 93 Dani Alves and 93 Marcelo. 94 PK, 96 Ramos, 96 Modric, I think it's 96 Cruz, 95 Iniesta, and then 98 Suarez and 98 Messi, and 99 Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, out of those 11 that I named, besides the attackers, because I do want all of them, the one I want the most is that Modric card. He is in the Club 80, the Hullet gang, even though he's not in it himself anymore. Now I'm going to be talking about American football. If you don't like American football, skip on a little bit forward to the video. If I remember, I'll put a timestamp when I stopped talking about it. So the playoffs started. Well, the divisional round started today. Seattle played Atlanta, and right now Houston is playing New England. But that goal right there is probably better than the goal I scored with Illich, I think 2 or 3 episodes ago. That is an amazing goal. It's a free kick as well on Neuer, the best goalie in the game and the best goalie in the world. Well, I'm saying best goalie in the game because 92 rated. Other people think that De Gea is probably the best player in the game, best goalie in the game. But it's up to you. So that's what I was talking about. Playoffs. Atlanta basically destroyed Seattle. I didn't think they would destroy them. I thought they would lose to Seattle, actually, because of their championship pedigree that they have. Because they won 2 years ago, I think. It was 2 years ago. And their defense is very, very good, probably the best in the league. That was an amazing chip. Pat myself on the back. But they didn't have their most important player on their defense, which is Earl Thomas, the free safety, probably the best safety in the league, and it showed in this game. They needed him very bad because they lost, I think it was by 15. I don't remember correctly. I think it was 15, around there. But Atlanta offense went to town on them. They're probably their offense is one of the better offenses in the league. Matt Ryan, a MVP candidate. He could be the winner. I think it's before the Super Bowl. I think it's a day or two before the Super Bowl. He could possibly be the winner. I can't think of anyone right now on the top of my head that is better than right now. Well, probably Tom Brady, because he did it with 4-game suspension at the beginning of the season. Now with the Patriots-Texans game, they're playing right now, and as expected, they're winning by a lot. I think when I checked before, the Patriots had 31 points. I don't remember how many Houston had, but I wasn't really surprised that they're winning right now. A lot of people expected this. A lot of people thought it was going to be a shutout, but it's not. I think, well, first of all, look at this team. Look at the team. Player of the Month, Hazard, SBC William, and BC Fernandinho, and Inform Conte. But back to what I was saying. And now I'll let you guys watch the rest of this match, and I'll be right back. And with that was our second loss. Very, very infuriating. And this is where I realized I should have stopped, walked away, and then come back into it. But since I wanted to get all the games in at once, and then you'll see the results of why I should have stopped. But their player of the month, Ibrahimovic, I was talking about, 92 rated, purple card, just like the month on the right side, and then that's Ibra scoring his first goal against me, and it wouldn't be the last. And with the BPL team I'm talking about that I want to build, this team I want to start off where I can start playing a lot of games and I can actually have a good team. I want Musa, Martial on the right side, probably like Oxlade-Chamberlain. I want Conte. I haven't used him, but I heard that he's really good, or at least used him on my main account. I want Conte. I want Dembele. I think it's Musa Dembele and Eriksen. Then my back line, I want Shaw or Clichy, Walker, and Smalling and Bailly. And then I want Courtois, but I don't know if I'll get him, so I'll get Butland. And yes, the team I just named probably cost around, I think around like, if I say it's probably 50k, around there, because I think Martial is around 20k, Conte's like 22k, Smalling's like 15k, Butland's like 25,000 coins, Musa, or no, Dembele is 15, I think, and it's Eriksen's around like 7 or 8k, 7 or 8k. That isn't a cheap team, but I know that team's effective because most of the players I named are on my team. And right here, I lost in PKs, which gives me my 4th loss, and we're still in silver too. And right here, I decided to start buying Joe Hart. He's actually, I've used him in Foot Draft. He's actually really good, and I know a lot of people that use Serie A teams, if they don't have enough coins for Handanovic, they get Joe Hart, and he does pretty well. He's like 6'5", which helps a lot as well. I don't want to use Pepe Reina. He's short for a goalie, even though 6'2" isn't really short. For me, I like to have at least like 6'4", at least. Because Jack Butland is 6'5", Courtois is like 7, and Viviano is like 6'4", and Joe Hart I have right now 6'5". I'm not really good at them. For some reason, I try to do that little glitch that they have. Not really a glitch, it's like I'm trying to exploit it. I try to do that. You pass it like softly towards like the middle of the left. That makes any sense? Or the middle of the right makes sense? Probably doesn't. Probably explaining it awful. But I've seen it on YouTube, and I try to do it. For some reason, I kept doing it over and over. I should have started taking real penalties, like with power, and it turned out bad. And right here, this team looks amazing. Maybe because of the colors on the team, with the purple and the red, and the gold and the black. But that's besides the point. Now with right here, a nice pass to Illich. I think it went through Szczesny's leg, and we got very fortunate right there. And right here we have Fernandez doing a finesse bottom right corner to put us up 2-1 at time. And right here, Diego Costa did an awful shot, but for some reason Joe Hart parries the ball out, and who was it? I think it was Nainggolan. I wasn't looking at the screen at the time, but he rebounds it, and it's 2-2, and now we're on to extra time. I'm making some substitutions. I'm bringing Lala and Youth, our star player when we had little points, and nothing really happened in that extra time, and we're back into penalties. And well, I'll let you guys see for yourself. And just like I said, I am awful at penalties, or at least penalty shootouts. Now I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.